It was off. Right, I'll give you the I'll give you the word picture.
Right.
I've got a test in about 5 weeks' time.
5 weeks? Okay.
And my instructor, who's gone off playing golf today, but he has got the same car as you, so I'm familiar with the controls of the Fiesta. He said we're going to look at pedestrian crossings and my use of signals by indicator only.
Okay.
So I've got a test in about 5 weeks' time. So what level am I?
You're trained.
Yeah. And what's the subject?
It's pedestrian crossing.
Yeah.
And use of signal by indicator
That's
only.
It. Yep. And my name's Tony. So if you're ready to go, I'll leave you the meet and greet.
Okay. Hi, Tony.
Hello.
How are you? Yep. Okay, so
what should I call you then?
Pierre.
All right.
Pierre. Okay, so I hear then you're having your test in about 5 weeks' time.
I have, yeah. Yeah.
So, and you wanted to have a look at pedestrian crossing.
Yeah, he's Bob, my instructor, just been running through the different subjects.
Yeah.
And he said today
you might need some help on that. Or have a look at it.
He said he's just having a look at all the different subjects. And
yeah.
He just said he'd have a look at that today to make sure that I pass first time.
Okay. So we're going to have a look at the pedestrian crossing and also the use of signal by indicator only.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is the routine you use when you come to pedestrian crossing, Tony?
I'll use the MSM routine.
Yeah. So the first thing you're checking is your mirror, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And how do you identify a pedestrian crossing coming ahead?
I sometimes see signs.
Yeah.
With them zebras, I see them Venetian beacons.
Yes. Yeah.
And I sometimes spot the traffic light ones.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you get those zigzag lines as well, don't you?
Oh yeah. I see them zigzag lines.
They're always there when
yeah.
You know, that's the only thing that's always for all of them. It's always zigzag line. Yeah. So okay, that's good. And use of mirror. How far from a junction? Sorry, use of signal. How far from the junction do you put a signal on, Tony?
Oh, between 6 and 8 car lengths normally.
Yeah. And if you look at the car on the side of the road there, can you tell me where is 6 car lengths from there, from here?
Well, yeah, but where that red car is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. So we're going to have a look at that. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And make sure you get that in good time.
Yeah.
And why is that important? You put a signal.
To give people all around me time to react, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. If you want to set yourself up for me. And how do you know you adjusted properly? The mirror, the center mirror.
Well, I can't see much in this car park here, but I can see the hole of the window.
That's it.
And I can see a bit of my head restraint.
Yeah.
And I can see the corner of your window.
Okay. And what about the door mirrors?
I can see 2 finger widths.
Yeah.
And I can see that bin behind. It's just about coming in the top of the mirror, and the rest of the bin's coming in the middle.
Good.
And that looks about the same.
Okay, that's great.
Outside.
Okay. So you want to start the car, please?
And we're going to turn right out of the car park.
We're going to turn right at the car park there, Tony.
Yep.
So do you think that we need a signal here?
Nah.
I think I would put a signal there, yeah, because you got road users in front of you, pedestrians, car coming towards us.
Oh yeah.
They want to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you want to make sure that you have a signal. Because you want to communicate with people around you, your intention, yeah?
Yeah.
So put your signal on, Tony, for me. It's cancel itself, so make sure it stays on, Tony. Put it back on again, Tony. One way you know it's on, Tony, you can hear the click noise. Tony?
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I drive with my brother who's got the stereo blaring all the time.
Yeah, well, another way you can know it's on, Tony, is because you can see the flashing light on the dashboard. Yeah?
Right. So, just taking you back there a little bit.
Okay.
You didn't ask me why it was important to have the indicator on, did you? Yeah?
Okay.
And you actually told me how I'd know.
Ah,
yeah?
right, okay.
Could you not have
Yes.
asked?
Okay, yes. Yes, okay. Yes.
And Pierre, at the roundabouts, we're going to turn right at the first one and straight on the second one.
At the
So,
roundabout, Tony, you're going to be turning right.
right at the first one, straight on the second one.
Right at the first one and straight on the second one. And indicate now, Tony.
All right, yeah.
Why is it important you put indicator on, Tony?
No, that's only about 3 car lengths back, isn't it?
Yeah, but you come to a junction, yes?
Yeah.
So you want people to know what you've been doing as you come into the road?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
People got time to react, innit?
Yeah.
What's that level of instruction? Because you're telling me
I'm
all
telling
the
you
time.
again, yeah. And how do you know the indicator is on, Tony?
Oh, I can hear that clicking sound now.
Yeah. And if there was some noise in the car with the radio, how else could you know it's on, Tony?
Oh, that flashing,
On the dashboard, yeah?
that flashy green thing on the dashboard, yeah.
Well done.
And why is it?
Why is it important, Tony, then you leave it on? Doesn't cancel?
Oh, there could be pedestrians ahead of me. I want to cross the road. If I haven't got an indicator on, they might not know which way I'm turning, and they might walk out in front of me, wouldn't they?
That's right. You confuse people, yeah?
Yeah.
Well done, Tony. I'll prompt you again on the next one to make sure you get it right, yes?
All right.
At the light before the road ahead.
Sorry.
At the light before the road ahead. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why my instructor does it. He said because the examiner won't tell me. He said the examiner won't tell me to go straight on.
No.
He said he'd tell me at roundabouts, but he won't tell me.
At light, traffic lights.
Well, he said he won't tell me at junctions if I got the option of going
Right.
straight on. I think he said straight on unless otherwise directed by him or
Ah,
by
good.
road signs.
Good, excellent.
I don't know if that's right or not, but
Yeah, no, that's right.
and then I have to do this independent driving as well, I'm not.
Yeah. Okay, so Tony, as we drive along as well, we're looking for those pedestrian crossings. So you let me know when you see one.
All right.
No, Tony, you don't need to indicate to go around car parks.
Oh, I'm letting that car know behind.
No, you don't need to because your position tells them what you're doing. They know that you're not going to be stopping behind the car.
They know that I'm not what?
They know that you're not trying to be you're not going to be parking the car. You're in the middle of the road and you're going to carry on ahead. So you don't need to put the indicators on.
I need to come back down.
Sorry?
I need to put the indicator on to come back in.
You don't need to put the indicator to go back in either, Tony, because they might think you're trying to park the car. The same when you pass a motorbike, a bicycle, you don't have to put indicators on.
I was indicating to come around that car.
You don't indicate to go around cars, Tony, at all. The reasons for that, Tony, is because people might think if, as you come behind a car, you indicate right, they might think you want to go into the driveway on the right-hand side.
Oh, I thought you said they might think I'm parking.
Yeah, when you go back in to try to get back the position on this side of the road towards the pavement, if you indicate, they might think you're trying to park. Yeah?
Right.
So you're going to confuse people. So you don't indicate to go around car park, either coming behind it or after you pass them.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah? So why is that important, Tony, if we don't indicate around the parked car when we're passing?
Well, I suppose if there's a road on the right and there's somebody waiting to pull out of that road, they might think I'm pulling in there.
That's right. And you see how that could be confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Was that a crossing?
That wasn't a crossing, Tony.
Sorry?
I didn't see it, sorry. So like here, Tony, you don't need to indicate, you just carry on, yeah?
No, I'm holding my position out,
Yeah, that's right. So remind me, Tony, why is that important and you don't indicate around parked car?
No, because I confuse people, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's well done.
I spend my life doing that.
Yeah.
And we're going to bear off to the left at the roundabout.
Be off to the left of the roundabout, Tony. So I'll give that to you, Tony. I'll keep an eye on it. And then you seem to have got that.
I don't need to indicate it. That's crossing, isn't it? I'll just get past it quick.
Tony, you must never speed towards a crossing.
Alright.
Yeah? First of all, you're speeding towards a hazard. The first thing you do when when you see a crossing ahead, you look in your mirrors.
Alright, I did look in the mirror before I speeded up.
Okay, Tony. But you must. Why did you speed towards a crossing, Tony?
Well, just in case anybody came running up to the crossing, I want to get past it, don't I?
Yeah, but what if there was somebody trying to go on the crossing and you speed towards them? You could have run them over, could you?
Yeah.
You could have done, Tony. You could have.
Yeah, but there's nobody there, was there?
There was nobody there, but why would you want to speed towards a crossing?
Well, just to get past it in case anybody did approach it.
Well, if somebody did approach it, you wouldn't speed towards them, would you, Tony, then? Because if they come onto the crossing and you're speeding towards them, you could hit them. Yeah? Doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
To speed just because in case there's somebody. Because if there was somebody, you wouldn't do it, would you?
No.
So you just carry on as usual. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll help you with the next one, Tony. Because you knew there was a crossing there, didn't you?
Yeah, I spotted it at the last minute, yeah.
Yeah. So looking well ahead, Tony, what can you see? They're crossing ahead.
Oh, still evolution beacon, sir.
Yeah. So the first thing you do, Tony, what do you do?
Scan the crossing.
Yeah, the mirror, Tony. You look
Oh,
in
the mirror. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to see what's behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you check the mirror behind you, Tony? The rearview mirror, Tony.
Oh, yeah. I need to know if I have to stop it. Do I need to brake a bit earlier? Don't I?
That's right. Yeah. That's the first thing you do with any hazard. Now looking well ahead again, Tony. Where do you see a crossing? Try to look at those crossings. Those middle thing there, Tony. What are they?
That's a roundabout.
Yeah, I meant the safe havens.
Oh, this thing here?
Yeah, are they crossings?
Yeah.
No, they're not crossing, Tony.
Sorry?
They're not crossings.
I don't know.
No.
What are they?
Well, this is not a safe haven, is it? It's just to tell you to stay on the left.
Oh, right, yeah.
But sometimes you see those safe havens. You know those two, they look like that, but you have two of them, and people stand there waiting for the traffic to go by. Do you know what they are, Tony?
I think you called them safe havens, didn't you?
Yeah. And are they crossing?
That's a crossing, isn't it?
That's not a crossing, Tony. Yes, it is a crossing, Tony. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it a crossing, Tony? I should have known that, shouldn't I? Why is it a crossing, Tony?
Well, that's zigzag lines of approach.
That's right. Yes.
It's not a junction there, is it?
It's a junction and a crossing.
Is it?
No, it was after, wasn't it? I've lost the will to leave now.
Now we're going to take the next turning to the left.
Okay, we're going to take the next turning to the left.
If you're going to commit suicide, don't do it nearly. And if you get me to pull over on the left.
Can you pull over for me, Tony? On the left hand side, nice and safe and legal. Sweet and warm, please. Right.
Alright.
Beat me up.
There's There's a shotgun in the boot. You want to borrow it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Come on, get inside my head. Yeah?
Yeah. No, I was all over the place there.
Yeah, you're not trying, you're not finding out what I know.
I'm not asking the question, I'm telling you too many things.
Do you have to wait until the cross is there to find out what I know?
No.
Yeah?
No. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I speeded up on approaching the zebra crossing, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, the way I'd approach that, why did you speed up there? Okay, I gave you some lame excuse that get past in case somebody approaches it. I mean, what if a kiddie comes running out one of those drives and straight onto the crossing? Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to stop, am I? Or if I do, how close is the car behind me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've driven about 2 miles from the test centre to here. What have you found out from me what I know about crossings? Have you asked me any questions about zigzags?
No, nothing.
Any questions about the light sequence?
No.
Yeah? So that's the way you want to approach it.
The mistake I've done is I'm waiting for it to be there. I should.
Yeah, it's.
Well, first of all I was dealing with the signal, wasn't I, at the beginning?
Yeah, and with the signals, prioritise. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we missed the first crossing, you were still questioning me about signal ground parked cars.
Yeah.
Which I'd already done, and we had talked a little bit about it, and then prioritise it. The crossing's coming up, then change the subject.
Go to the crossing,
you can always come back to the signal, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can knock the signal out quite easily. Ask me why I'm signalling. Oh, yeah, the answer I'm probably going to give you is let the cars behind me know. Well, it's your position that's important, isn't it? And your signal can be confusing. Because of the fact that if you indicate to go around that parked car ahead and there's a road on the right, anybody waiting in that road on the right, or even people behind me, may well think I'm turning into that road, yeah?
Yeah.
And it certainly would be confusing to the car coming out of the road on the right, and they may well come out in front of me.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's important not to signal to come back in, you did hit the nail on the head with that one. It would look like that I'm parking, and they might try and overtake me.
Yeah.
And if they were overtaking me and that car was coming towards me, then they're going to hit each other head on, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to get inside my head on the
Yeah.
about what I know about crossings and that, yeah?
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm going to start playing around big time, yeah?
Yeah.
Because there's nothing being said. Don't forget, we could drive around, I've said this to you before, we could drive around for half an hour. And
crossing,
so far I haven't had to stop at a crossing yet, have I?
No.
Even the light control ones have been green.
Yeah.
So what education would have taken place?
You got to give it, even if it's not there.
Yeah. I mean, the only bit of education that would have taken place is a little bit around about the signal, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we started off and we came out of the test centre. And you're right, I didn't put the signal on properly, and I'd done that on purpose.
Yeah.
And it clicked off, and you spotted the watt very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah? You got me to put it back on. But then you left it there, yeah?
Yeah.
So did you core comp that properly?
Probably not now.
What do you mean probably not now?
Well, I didn't follow it up, so...
Yeah, so it's got to be not just spotting the watt, yeah? And
it's the why and the how, isn't it?
Yeah, telling me
the question.
Telling me to put the signal back on
I was telling you too much.
Is not actually going to teach me anything, yeah?
No.
So at the level I'm at now, you should be asking me, why is it important to have the signal on? And listen to my answer.
Yeah.
I might give you the right answer.
Yeah.
I might give you the wrong answer, yeah? If I give you the wrong answer, then you've got to fill the blanks in, yeah?
Yeah.
And then there's the how. But again, don't jump in and tell me the how at a level where I've got a test coming up or a driving assessment. Ask
you, how do you know? Yeah.
Because then, with the answer, Pierre, you can then actually get your level of instruction right.
Yeah. I can see that.
But you won't know what level of instruction is needed until you get the answer.
Yeah.
But if you come in and tell all the time, then your level of instruction is not right, is it?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Because you haven't actually found out. You know,
Which you don't know, yeah.
You know, it might have been just a slip up, mightn't it?
Yeah.
And I may well know the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you noticed some occasions where you have actually asked me good questions on approach, so what are you going to check on approach? Oh, the mirror, oh yeah. Then obviously you make sure I do check it.
Yeah.
And then if you come in with a question afterwards, I gave you the right answer, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
I haven't actually made an error at that level, have I?
No.
Or at that stage.
Yeah.
So therefore, the level of instruction of telling me at that stage would be wrong, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't need to tell you because you know it, and you're doing it.
Well, you don't know that I know it until you ask.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, I might
because you do it,
I might come back with a totally wrong answer.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is possible.
Yeah.
And that's why it's very important to listen.
Yeah.
It's the same way. It's no good telling the examiner, "Come on, check the middle mirror," if you're not watching.
No, that's right.
Because I could go all the way through the whole lesson and not check the middle mirror once.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know because you haven't been watching
Yeah.
me. In the same way, you don't know whether I know the answer until you ask.
Yeah.
So listen to the answer because I could give it. I could be the total wrong answer, couldn't
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
And therefore, you're finding out where your level of instruction needs
To be. Yeah.
to be. Yeah.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So
Okay, let's try again.
yeah, we'll carry on with the crossing bit.
Yeah.
And you need to try and get inside my head.
Yeah.
You know, start finding out about what I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Tony. So we're going to keep having a look at those crossing.
All right.
Yeah. So how do you identify a crossing?
Oh, signs or I see them police beacons, don't I?
Yeah. Okay. And what's the first thing you should be doing when you see a crossing?
Oh, check the mirrors, isn't it?
And why would you do that, Tony?
So I know the distance and speed of the vehicle behind me, innit?
Yeah. And how would that affect you if the car is near?
Yeah, turning left.
Turning left, Tony?
If the car was near me, then just in case the crossing was going to be in use, I could actually take a bit of speed off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done. And where do you stop at the crossing, Tony?
Oh, I stop at the white line.
Yeah. And how do you judge that?
I think I just know it now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have a look when we come to it if you can judge it properly, and I'll help you with that if you need to be. And when you come to a crossing and the light is flashing.
Do you want to do the checking on the emerging or shall I? Go on, keep talking. Don't forget.
Yeah, I know. That's something I always do.
I know you know.
Yeah. So when you're at the crossing, Tony,
yeah.
The light is flashing. Can you go then?
Which light is flashing?
For the crossing, the yellow light, the amber light.
Oh, the amber light.
Can you go then? Or?
Oh yeah. I can go over the crossing clear, can I?
Yeah, well done.
Am I going to turn left?
I'm going to turn left, Tony. And do you know if you can overtake on the crossing, Tony?
Oh, that's crossing.
There's a crossing here, Tony. So what do you do first, Tony?
I'll check my mirrors.
Yeah.
Scan the crossing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
do you know if you can overtake on the crossing?
Oh no, I can't overtake, can I?
Can't you overtake at all?
I can overtake bikes.
Yeah. Okay. And why is that, Tony? Where can you overtake bike and not a car?
Because if I overtake a car, there could be a pedestrian standing on the left.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't see me.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't see them.
Yeah.
And I could run them over, couldn't I?
Yeah. Well done. And also, Tony, can you stop on the crossing? There's a crossing there, Tony. So what's the first thing you do, Tony?
I'll check my mirrors.
Check it, Tony.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Scanning.
Why you scan the? Yeah. Why do you check the rear view mirror, Tony, when you come to the crossing?
Oh, to know the distance speed of that vehicle behind me, innit?
Yeah. Why did you not do it, Tony? So what are you going to do, Tony? Here. What's the first thing you're going to be doing, Tony?
Check the mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah. And why is that, Tony?
So I know the distance and speed of the vehicle behind me.
Yes. Why is it important you know that?
Because because they might be very close to me, mightn't they?
Yeah. And how will it affect your speed? Your
And we're going to turn right.
We're going to be turning right, Tony.
How would that affect what?
How will it affect the way you approach the crossing if the car is very near you, Tony?
Well, I could ease off a little bit, because if there is somebody that to stop for, I've got to allow them extra time behind me, haven't I?
Well done.
Because I don't want to get hit by that four-wheel drive, do I?
No.
Because I could stop for the pedestrian and they'd push me onto the crossing, wouldn't
Yes,
they?
they would do. Yes. And why is it important, Tony? You don't stop on the crossing itself.
No, I know that one. I get 3 points on my licence, wouldn't I?
You would. And also, what would happen?
Oh yeah, it could be a partially sighted person on the crossing, couldn't it?
It could walk straight into you, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, Tony.
Yeah, so I
look-
can't overtake on them zigzags, can I?
You saw it, Tony?
I can't overtake on the zigzags.
You can't overtake on a zigzag unless
It's a bike.
it's a bike. Yeah. And can you park on the crossing, Tony?
No, I can't park on this side, but I can park on the other side of the zigzags.
No, you can't, Tony. Because
you
you can't park on the other side, Tony.
No, I think
because
you're wrong actually, because my cash machine is right next to one of these.
you may well be, Tony. But if you park on this side of the crossing, you're also blocking the view of the crossing.
Nah, I've already
Coming
gone past,
towards you.
haven't I?
Yeah, but car coming towards you.
Yeah.
You're stopping them to look at who is waiting to go in there.
Oh,
to go
right.
onto the road,
So
yeah?
when I've been out with my brother, I've been nipping into the cash point. I could have got 3 points then.
Yeah, you could have killed somebody. You could have caused an accident. So you must never park on the zigzag line, either the
Right.
one before or after.
Alright.
Yeah?
That's good.
That's a crossing here, Tony.
Just going to follow the road straight.
For the road straight ahead.
I
So
see
can you
the-
see crossing there,
Yeah, I
Tony?
see one down there,
Yeah?
yeah.
So what's the first thing you're going to be doing?
Well, I'm not going that way, I'm going that way.
Yeah, but what about over there? Is there a crossing over there?
Oh yeah, I see the flashing
See?
beacons, yeah.
So what do you do first thing?
I'll check my mirrors.
Yes. And
Scan.
And you must never speed towards the crossing, Tony. Why is that?
Because somebody could come running out of that little St John's ambulance place there, yeah?
Yeah. You run them over, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but at least they're outside St John's ambulance, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. It's a very convenient place, but it's never
Yeah.
convenient to be run over, is there?
Yeah. Not on Sunday.
Those, Tony, here, those safe haven, Tony, are those crossings?
Yeah.
No, they are not, Tony. They are just there for people to
Oh
wait.
no, it's people where people can wait to cross it.
That's right, yes, that's right.
But
so
they're
when-
standing there or stopping them, aren't they?
You don't stop them unless they put their foot on the road.
Oh, right.
Yeah?
Right.
Because if you stop, Tony, there's a motorbike behind you wondering why you're stopping, overtake you, it wants to run them over.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah? There's a... Was that, Tony?
Oh, cross, yeah.
Yeah? What do you do when you see a crossing, Tony?
I'll check the mirrors.
Yep.
Was that a pelican or a puffin?
It's too late now. I can't tell you. So looking well ahead, Tony,
Yeah.
you tell me when you see crossing.
All right.
Why is it important, Tony, that you see the crossing well ahead?
Right. It's I'm finding it really helpful that I'm looking out for them, and it's helped me to. Yeah, if I can identify them nice and early, I can deal with them, can't I?
Yeah, yeah. You can adjust your
You-
speed
you
and
know,
everything.
You had me. Oh, there's one there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one there. So what do you do first thing again?
I'll check my mirrors.
Yeah. And
Right.
then?
Oh, if I look at that box on the right, it's facing me, isn't it?
Yep. So that's,
If somebody pressed that button,
you can say to red. So
Yeah.
you know what's going to happen, don't you? Next.
look at this one here, so check my mirrors.
And then again, is that box? Is that a pelican or puffin?
Oh, puffins at the camp. I read in the highway code last night,
Yeah.
so I really want to pass this test.
Yeah. Yeah.
That the puffin has got their new style boxes
Yeah.
with a picture of a red man
Yeah.
or a green man.
Looking well ahead, Tony. Is there a crossing coming
yeah,
ahead?
Glacier Beacons again, isn't it?
So again, what
I'm
will
going
you
to
do?
check the mirrors, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to scan the crossing.
Yeah. Anybody coming?
No?
Just carry on, yeah. So you don't need to stop for them. Only if there's somebody waiting to cross or crossing. And again, Tony, what do you see there?
Oh, and another one.
Yeah?
Piece of cake, isn't it?
Yeah? You're doing really well with a special crossing, Tony.
Yeah, I think I'm waking up a bit now, aren't I?
Yeah, no, it's working well now.
I think the fact that you're going to commit suicide helped me. And turning right.
I nearly did. Let's get to jump.
Yeah, I feel like that isn't good.
Yeah. Need to hit the bottle.
Sorry?
Hit the bottle.
Nah, don't have a drink. You're allergic to that.
Yeah, can't touch it.
Now I'm going to stay in the right-hand lane. So I'm going to turn right the other side of the light. Yeah?
Okay, we're going to turn right to the side of the light. So is that the pedestrian crossing, Tony, here?
I see boxes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a crossing. It hasn't got zigzags, is it?
No, but it doubles up as a crossing.
Oh, right.
It's like what they call a hybrid crossing. You've got the traffic light.
Oh, yeah.
For the traffic,
oh,
and also for crossing.
Yeah, Honda make them, don't they?
Honda?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Didn't know that.
Yeah, they make these hybrid cars, don't they?
Yeah, well, okay, yes. Yeah, true. Okay, Tony, center again here. We can have a good look ahead. That identification is very important, Tony, isn't it? Because why is that?
Yeah, if you don't see them, you ain't going to act on them, eh?
No.
It's a bit late seeing it when the pedestrian's halfway across, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Pierre, we're going to turn right at the end of the road.
Turn right at the end of the road for me, please, Tony.
Yeah, so my wife, who must be a babe and knows everything, said that, when I come up to a crossing, or if I see pedestrians anywhere, because they can cross anywhere, can't they?
They can cross anywhere, yes.
She said just wave them across, get rid of them.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing you must never do, Tony. Do you know why you shouldn't do it?
Well, I thought I had to do it because my wife said so.
Okay, Tony, you should never do that because what about if you wave them across, Tony, and then a car comes behind you, overtakes you, or a motorbike, run them over. Yeah?
You're trying to say my wife's wrong?
She's very wrong, yes. Very wrong.
I'll let you tell her, don't you?
Yes, I tell her. Yeah. It's very important you never, ever wave them across.
How am I going to turn?
To the left, Tony. You just keep an eye on them. If they're going to cross in front of you, you stop, obviously. But you don't want to invite them because you could invite them in front of the car.
All right. Well, pedestrians can't cross anywhere, can they?
They can't cross anywhere, so you have to keep an eye on them.
Because my instructor Bob says, thinking of martini effort, anytime, any place, anywhere.
Yeah, well, very much so. So you got to keep an eye on them. You can see that by.
I see a crossing going ahead now.
Yeah. So what do you do first thing?
Check the mirrors.
Yeah.
Scan.
Yeah.
I don't see any lights on that box. Does that mean nobody's pressed the button?
I haven't pressed the button, so you can. There's no one there, is there? You just carry on.
Yeah, because sometimes when I walk past crossings, because I'm a bit of a kid really,
yeah,
I just press the button and I keep walking.
Yeah.
You
should never abuse the system.
No button. No lights on.
Wait, green?
No lights on the box.
Yeah, no lights on the box, no.
And at the roundabout, the first roundabout, we're going to turn right, please.
First roundabout, Tony, we're going to be turning right.